everybody, it's Alicia with We Watch Movies 24/7 on YouTube. I am here today with Sean and Rick, and we're here to talk to you about a great movie that we saw today. It's called Bad Grandpa, and it's by the Jackass guys with Johnny Knoxville. So let's just get it on rolling. Sean, what'd you think about it?
I liked it. I thought it was very humorous. The only thing I didn't like was I wanted the people to actually know what happened, you know. I didn't get their reaction, you know what I'm saying?
Well, afterwards they did. Remember?
I know, but I'm so used to seeing that over and over that I wanted to see it in this movie. But as it started going along, I kind of understood what was happening. But I'm so used to people knowing that this is a joke, you know what I'm saying?
You wanted them to be like, you wanted them to stand up and be like, "You're Johnny Knoxville. There has to be something like this has to be
Exactly.
Jackass."
That's the thing,
thing.
because how do you find that many ignorant people? You know, because it's like the Borat movies. Remember the Borat movies and those movies where he went around and like everybody believed what he was doing, and all these people actually believed that this stuff was going on.
Well, a lot of people haven't ever seen Jackass, and they have no clue who Johnny Knoxville is, and he had so much makeup on that they were just like, "What's up with the old
Well, maybe
dude?"
you don't recognize him, but what about like if something that outrageous is going on? Like I had a really bad date one time, and I looked around for the camera. I was like, "Am I on like a hidden camera show or something?"
That's
Like,
because
the
you're
first thing I would-
jaded.
Well-
These people are salt of the earth. They don't know nothing. What's
Maybe.
this? We're just going to a funeral. Sure. We don't know. We'll go to it. Like, see, we would be like, you want me to go to a funeral of someone I don't know? Something's fishy here. But they're like, no, of course we will. Bless your heart.
There's
Like,
so many
they're
hidden
good
camera
people.
shows.
They're good people.
You have to suspect this, you know what I'm saying? There's so many hidden camera
There's
shows.
too many right now.
But
There's that
anyway,
new one where he punches people. Have you seen that one? Yeah. He punches people, and then when they get mad, he's like, it's just a hidden camera show. It's not. It's just him. Anyway, go on.
well, that's
so
what I'm saying.
you-
I just like, I love the movie though.
Yeah.
I did love the movie because I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah.
I mean, I talked to other people who said like, oh, some parts made them uncomfortable. I'm like, look, you saw the previews. You're going into the movie, you have to know what to expect. Don't go into this movie and say, this part makes me uncomfortable.
Right.
I mean, that's crazy. You know what you're going to see. You know what you're getting into when you watch
That's
the
true.
movie.
Well, let me say you're jaded. So, but I just wanted to.
Yeah.
But no, what I liked was out of everything was the little boy. I thought that he was
Great.
Fantastic.
Awesome. I thought he was awesome. I can't wait to see him do something else.
And now that he's in this movie, he's now a part of the Jackass family, so he'll be a part of everything they do, and he's going to start getting picked up for other comedy movies. That kid's going
Now,
places.
here's one thing I didn't understand. This is kind of deep. Well, as deep as you can get in this movie. Why did they never break character? Even when they were alone, does it come across to you as a little funny that we're the audience, we're the only ones that see them together? Why did they not break character when they're alone? Say, hey man, that was good what you did
The
back
reason
there. And they were still in
why-
character when they were in the car together and everything else.
The reason why, and Johnny Knoxville said this, and it's always stuck with me, he said this a few years ago, he's like, once you're in the bit, you commit to the bit. You live in the bit, you die in the bit. And also, this movie was different from all the other Jackasses because it had a plot.
Yeah.
And it said, oh, we're going to do this, and they're going on this. So even when they were, I'm sure, when they were done with their little bantering thing, they were like, that was really good when you called me old fart. That was great when you called me little squirt. But like, we needed that in the car to push that this is the reality, and it's not just, we're dressing up in fake costumes and talking to people. Like, there's a plot to it. I love that part. I was like, oh man, so this is an actual movie with just ridiculous things happening. Okay. And I liked how there wasn't much swearing.
True.
Like, they're swearing, but...
That threw me for a loop as well. The fact that they stayed in character, but it just kept me wanting to watch more. You
Okay.
know? Because I was like, what is this? I've never seen this before.
Yeah.
And I think it was clever because, you know, with the Jackass thing, I was expecting their old type of ways, but they did something different. And, you know, I guess I got to give them props for that. I enjoyed it.
And with the old Jackass, they never had segues. It was always just like
Exactly.
the button up. As soon as it was done, the fly chair. As soon as it was done, pooper scooper. Oh, those are all three really good ones. Johnny Knoxville, if you're listening, you should take those: the button up,
Yeah.
the fly chair, the
Yeah.
pooper scooper. Those are three good ones.
But Johnny Knoxville, if you are watching this, you know, I wouldn't mind having
Why?
a job with you.
You're famous. Just come on down.
You know, I wouldn't mind. I'm just letting you know. My name is Sean. You can reach me. Okay.
If you subscribe, you can totally reach him.
But don't pick Rick because he's
I'm
jaded.
jaded. Don't
He's too jaded for this.
for the whole Jackass thing. Even me.
I
for the
can't
whole
be in it
Jackass
because
thing.
I'm a lady, so whatever.
But anyway, I did like the movie though. I thought
What was
it
your
hilarious.
favorite part?
when he made it rain. Come on, that was hilarious. That's the part where
That's
somebody,
really funny.
That's the part where somebody said to me, I felt a little uncomfortable. I was like, but I saw you saw the previews. You know that was gonna happen.
That was in the previews.
Yeah, it was in the preview. So they were like, oh yeah, I just felt a little uncomfortable at that point. And I'm like, that was hilarious.
I like the part with the Chippendales.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
That
I thought he was gonna get
would be
knocked
weird
out.
for Guy. Oh man,
okay.
I was expecting him to get hit so hard, and he was doing the question and answer for the movie. This is online, and everyone was like, "Did you almost get hit during that?" Where he's like, "No, the point where I almost got hit was at the convenience store with the lady." The lady that ran out was like, yeah, she almost hit him.
It was-
And that
you
was
look-
the only
You
time.
look good when you're angry. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was good. Yeah, but the Chippendale thing, that wasn't as funny for me as probably it was for you. 'Cause,
Yeah, it's more funny for
you know,
ladies
I don't-
because they're
the-
like,
the,
hee hee.
the guys dancing and all that. I was like, yeah, that's cute. You know.
I thought those old bras were really cool. I was like, oh man, I want to do that with my friends.
But it was cool how, like you guys said, how they kept the theme and it was actually a story. That was the thing that I think made the movie for me, is that it was like a whole story. Like there was a theme, he had custody of his grandson for the thing, and then whatever the movie is, I'm not going to give it away, and that they were on a journey, and they kept the journey, and they just, ran into all these things that they did, and that was pretty cool.
The one part that I didn't like, do you remember with the bikers? When they took the kid and gave him to his grandpa, I was like,
Yeah.
whoa, if this was real, this would be kind of a felony, boys.
Whoa.
And in my head, I was like, so I'm going to play lawyer. Would this be legal or not? And I guess, who cares, because they could punch me, but,
Well, with the bikers, there was one part where that guy had him like in a headlock or
Oh,
something.
yeah.
And he said, you've met your death angel or something like
Yeah.
that. I was like, oh
Yeah,
my
you
God.
met your death
It's like,
angel.
he's going to pop his head off like a dandelion.
That
Oh
was
my
it.
goodness.
The part that I was uncomfortable with was when the little boy was talking to the men by themselves. I was like, oh my God,
Hi, new dad.
you're opening yourself up to some type of pedophile type thing. And I was like, I don't like the way this
But
is
that's
going.
what I love, because all the guys were looking around like, oh, crud, this is a setup.
Yeah.
This is stay away from me, kid, you weirdo.
Right.
Okay, so we're going to do out of 5 cherry pies, because she's my cherry pie. I can't sing, I know, it's horrible. All right, out of 5 cherry pies.
5 being the best.
Yes,
obviously.
yes.
I'll give it a 3.5.
3.5? That's not bad.
I'll give it
Not bad.
4.
Give it a 4?
4 cherry pies, yeah.
Yeah, I'll go with you. I'll give it a 4. I thought it was enjoyable. All right.
Was.
Well, that was fun. Thank you so much to Regal Point Orlando, or Regal Cinema by Point Orlando. Thank you for letting us watch the movie. Thank you, Orlando Improv, for letting us stay here and do the review. Be sure to subscribe down here. And
We'll see you
for
next
We
time.
Watch Movies 24/7, I'm Alicia. This is Sean. This is Rick. Bye, guys.